Hello, this is David Deshane, and I'd like to welcome you to this video for the training series and thank you for your order of Contractor Estimate Pro. We're going to go through the software and I'm going to show you how to install everything and how to get training through the software program and use access of all the desktop version 2.1. Now when we first get started, you're going to need to download the software. Go ahead and do that. It's going to come up and we're going to go ahead and get this all set up. Once it installs, go through the setup screen and everything will be loaded onto your desktop. I'm going to freeze this, and once this is done, we'll get started. This only takes a few minutes, so if you're taking it off a DVD, it sometimes will take a little longer, but when you're downloading from the website, it'll be pretty quick. It needs to install a few different versions of the there's some crystal reports, there's another program. These all work together to make the software work accurately. This won't take long. Usually takes 2 to 3 minutes at the most on a download. It is coming from a very fast server at Amazon. We'll go ahead and get started. And you're going to want to click on the setup, and you've probably already done this. If not, I'm just going to go through and show the installation of the software. It'll go through. It's going to say you need to add everything in. Click everything. You want everyone. It's going to take a minute or two to set this up. I have installed a version of this already, so it might notice that there was a piece of the software already installed. We'll let it go through, do its setup. You know, this software is very powerful. There's a lot of good features in here to go through. We're going to access the 2 tutorials. You'll click right on this. And it's just verification. It looks like we're getting verification. We'll click yes. It'll guide us through the setup. Very quick installation. If you're using the DVD, it will take a few minutes longer than the standard installation time, but the software is pretty quick. It's about 50 megs that need to be installed. It'll go through and set up the required databases needed, and there is an access. Like I said, it's already had a piece in there. So it went through and installed everything. Now at this point, it will put a icon on your desktop, so you can close all the setup stuff and all this. It does put the Contractor Estimate Pro icon right there. Simply double click on the icon and it will load up the program. When you first come in, you have to use your standard username and password. The login is admin. In both username and password, click OK. Now this software is completely set up. That's how easy it is to set it up. The company information, we're going to go through some of the setups. You'll have to put your logo in here. There's some estimate text that's included for your contracts, job text, your company name, company address, the city, the state, zip code, the state you live in or the country you live in, phone number and fax, your company website address, and of course your email address. We'll just hit save on that for now. Going through some of the other configuration, there is a database server already set up for you, so it is going to work automatically, and it will you'll be able to store this data. Like if you have a multi-user, you'll need to scroll to where that database is stored. If you want to put this on a server, you can put that on a server and just scroll to that data file and have access to that. The setup, the company information, suppliers. We put a few things in here for all you guys. You know, there's drywall, there's everything from air conditioning, bathroom, concrete, building contractor, demolition, electrical contractors, excavating contractor, general contractor, heating, all the things that are here, painting, window, they're all in here. Your products. We put some temporary products in here just to give you, you know, so you double click on these little icons. We're going to go through this afterwards and show you how to set up all your products. So it's really a nice, easy install. Letters in here for your email program. That's included. That's all inside. You know, when you're setting up, want to send a letter or an email to your client. Also pictures. Any of the jobs that you put in, you can certainly have different pictures of all the jobs and all the things that you want to put in. You pick a job image. We'll go all through this stuff afterwards. Users, anybody you want to put in, you can have an admin user, simply adding in your users, your sales guys, any of your admin people in the office. Also a search icon bar. You can go through here if anything's going on in April and May. You can look right through this stuff and pull this up. This is basically your quick search. This is where you can go through and search. If there's any appointments or anything, you can click right in through the times and dates. As you can see, the database is empty. Customers, any of the customers, you'll have all your customers. Drag down menus are all here. If you want to add customers, simply go through and put all the information in. Letters, photos, jobs. You can add photos to the jobs. This is a powerful piece of software that's going to become your partner here in business. The calendar is great. It's basically a day view, month view, weekly view. You know, you can use this, add new appointments. Everything's in here. It's really a great database. And the estimates, once you create the estimates, you put your customer in, then you can create an estimate by putting all your customer information in. Everything's in here with that as well. The jobs, once they're an estimate and they roll into a job, then you convert it to a job. And at that point, you can either add a job straight through the system, or you can convert it over you can add photos and all the stuff in here that that you'd want in a customer database and a customer management system. Dashboard, this is going to make a dashboard for all the stuff if you have things in the system. Like I said, there's nothing in the database, so there's nothing to report. Any of your help stuff is here. If you guys need to log in, you want to get some information, your help desk is always going to be here for supporting you throughout your training sessions. Any videos that you're doing, we're creating some of these videos right now, but you certainly just go up and click on that help section and you'll have a series of videos and information available to you. Okay, this is David Duchesne with a setup video. We're going to get started with the first and company setup in the next video. We'll see you then.